Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a silent wealth killer, something that affects almost everyone who starts making more money. It's this weird paradox. You finally get that promotion, that big raise you've been working so hard for. You feel like you've made it. So, you move into a nicer apartment, maybe one with a better view or an extra room. You start eating out at fancier restaurants instead of cooking at home. You upgrade your car, your phone, your wardrobe. And then, at the end of the month, you look at your bank account and think, where did all the money go? Somehow, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. You're still broke. If this sounds familiar, you've experienced what's called lifestyle inflation. It's a sneaky trap where your expenses rise just as fast, or sometimes even faster than your income. It feels like you're running on a financial treadmill. You're working harder, earning more, but you're not actually getting ahead. You're just spending more. Today, we're going to break down why this happens and why this happens, and, more importantly, share 6 powerful strategies to help you avoid this trap and finally start building real, lasting wealth. So, if you're ready to get off that treadmill and start moving toward financial freedom, stick around. First, let's really dig into understanding the trap itself. When your income grows, it's natural to feel like you deserve a reward. You've put in the hours, you've made sacrifices, and now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And you're right, you absolutely do deserve to enjoy your life. But here's the critical distinction: not at the cost of your future freedom. Lifestyle inflation is so seductive because it disguises comfort as progress. That new car feels like a step up. That bigger apartment feels like you've leveled up in life. But if these upgrades are consuming all of your extra income, you're not actually making progress toward your long-term goals. The hard truth is, in this scenario, you're not really richer, you're just spending differently. Your net worth isn't growing. You're simply redirecting a larger income stream into a larger expense stream. It's like pouring water into a bucket with a bigger hole. You're handling more water, but the bucket is never full. The real danger here is that you get accustomed to this new, higher level of spending. It becomes your new normal. And if your income ever takes a dip, which can happen to anyone, you're suddenly in a very precarious position, trapped by expenses you can no longer afford. Recognizing that this feeling of progress can be an illusion is the first and most crucial step to breaking free. So, how do we fight back? The second strategy is to decide how much is enough for you. This is a deeply personal exercise. You need to sit down and define what comfort and happiness truly mean to you. Not what your friends have, not what you see on social media, and not what society tells you a successful person should own. What actually, genuinely makes you happy and feel secure? Is it having a safe, clean place to live? Is it the ability to afford healthy food and cook meals you love? Is it having one reliable car to get you where you need to go? Maybe it's having a budget for hobbies or travel. Be specific. Once you identify that baseline, your personal definition of a comfortable and fulfilling life, that becomes your line in the sand. You work towards achieving and maintaining that level of lifestyle. And once you're there, you consciously decide to stop upgrading just for the sake of upgrading. Everything you earn above what's needed to sustain that lifestyle is now surplus. It's no longer just extra spending money. It becomes your wealth-building engine. Any spending beyond this point is just financial noise, distracting you from your real goals. Finding your enough level is incredibly empowering because it frees you from the endless chase for more and allows you to focus on what truly matters. Now for a simple but incredibly effective rule: save half of every raise. This is strategy number 3. Whenever you get a pay increase, a bonus, a side hustle payout, or any kind of new income, mentally split it in 2. The first half. Go ahead, enjoy it. You can let your lifestyle inflate a little bit. Maybe that means a slightly higher grocery budget, a few more dinners out, or saving up for a nicer vacation. This prevents you from feeling deprived and helps you enjoy your hard work. It's a reward system that keeps you motivated. But the other half, and this is non-negotiable, goes directly into savings or investments. Before it ever hits your main checking account, automate the transfer. Send it to your high-yield savings account for an emergency fund. Contribute it to your retirement account like a 401k or IRA, or invest it in a brokerage account. This one simple rule creates the perfect balance. It allows your lifestyle to improve gradually and sustainably, while ensuring your wealth grows rapidly. You get the best of both worlds, a better life now and a much wealthier future. This isn't about deprivation. It's about smart allocation. It's the single most powerful habit for turning a rising income into actual wealth. Strategy number 4 is to track your spending. I know, it sounds tedious, but it's like trying to lose weight without ever stepping on a scale. You can't manage what you don't measure. When your income is low, you're naturally more conscious of every dollar. But as you start earning more, it's easy to get complacent. A $10 lunch here, a $50 gadget there, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But those small, mindless purchases are exactly how lifestyle inflation creeps in and takes over. You have to keep an eye on where your money is actually going. You don't have to track every single penny for the rest of your life, but you should do it for a month or two every so often to get a clear picture. Use a budgeting app, a simple spreadsheet, or even a physical notebook. At the end of the month, review it. Compare your spending to the previous month and to your income. Are your expenses rising faster than your income? If so, that's your red flag. It's your signal that you need to course correct. This practice brings intention back to your spending. It forces you to ask, is this purchase truly worth it? And keeps you in the driver's seat of your financial life. This leads us perfectly into strategy number 5. Focus on goals, not gadgets. Ask yourself why you are buying something. Is it to impress your friends or coworkers? Is it because you feel a temporary void that a shiny new object might fill? Or is it because this purchase will genuinely move you closer to your long-term goals? The goal should be to buy for progress, not just to impress. Every dollar you spend is a vote for the kind of future you want. A dollar spent on a designer bag is a dollar that can't be invested in a stock that could grow to $10. A dollar spent on a car payment for a luxury vehicle you don't need is a dollar that can go toward a down payment on a house. Truly wealthy people understand this. They focus on upgrading their assets, not their lifestyle. They buy things that will make them more money, like stocks, real estate, or education, not things that just lose value over time. Before you make a significant purchase, pause and think about its opportunity cost. What else could you do with that money? Could it bring you closer to financial independence, retiring early, or starting your own business? When you shift your mindset from accumulating stuff to accumulating freedom, your spending habits will change automatically. You'll start seeing money not as a tool for immediate gratification, but as a tool for building the life you truly want. Finally, our 6th and perhaps most profound strategy is to be grateful, not greedy. Contentment is the strongest defense against inflation, both lifestyle inflation and the economic kind. In our consumer-driven world, we are constantly bombarded with messages telling us that what we have is not enough. You need the newer phone, the faster car, the bigger house. This constant desire for more is a recipe for financial and personal unhappiness. The antidote is practicing gratitude. Take a moment each day to appreciate what you already have. A roof over your head, food to eat, people who care about you, your health. When you genuinely appreciate the abundance already present in your life, the compulsive need to chase after things you don't have begins to fade. You stop comparing yourself to others and start focusing on your own journey. Gratitude doesn't mean you shouldn't have goals or ambitions. It just means you find joy in the present moment while you work toward the future. It replaces the feeling of I need with the feeling of I have. This shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. It protects your wallet and, more importantly, it protects your peace of mind. So, let's bring it all together. Lifestyle inflation feels good in the short term. It's a temporary high, a feeling of success. But it's a trap that costs you your future. It keeps you on the hamster wheel, working for money instead of having your money work for you. The real secret to getting rich isn't just about earning more money. If it were, every high-income earner would be wealthy, and we know that's not true. The secret is keeping more of what you earn and putting that money to work. The formula is simple. Raise your income, hold your expenses steady, and watch your wealth grow. By understanding the trap, defining your enough, saving half of every raise, tracking your spending, focusing on goals, and practicing gratitude, you can break the cycle. You can turn your rising income into true financial freedom. It takes discipline and a shift in mindset, but the reward of life where you are in control, not your expenses, is worth it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these strategies were helpful. If you have your own tips for avoiding lifestyle inflation, please share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on building wealth and living a better life. See you in the next one.